It's the best undead in the world against the best orc in the world. It's two absolute legends, a rivalry that spans for 8 years now. The main event of the Yumiko Arena for $2,400 is LYN versus Happy. LYN coming through the upper bracket. Happy coming through the lower bracket. He has just defeated Focus with 3-2. It was a fierce fight. LYN coming through the upper bracket also versus Focus, also with the 3-2. Who knows these maps the best? Who is in better shape today? Who counters the other better? This is the coronation of a Yumiko Arena champion. You guys, if you have a Prime sub lying around, use them now to not get any ads during the grand final. This is sponsored by Opera GX, the gaming browser. Opera GX, link in the description. Every download, every install helps the channel a lot. Who's gonna help these two players? LYN, Happy, round 5 on this patch. It is 2-2 currently on this patch, and this will determine this. We are on Gloomstalker, one of these 7 awesome maps. A map by Tenshi. Short rush distance, but big horizontal size with high grounds, and this might be good for mass air. Couple of sections on the map are separate for land units. Can't run from here to here, but you can fly from here to here. We'll see. Thank you, Kebab, for 14 months. It is, and I think we should say this, an established meta with Blade Master DK. Even on the new maps, it just is the best you can go for. Farseer is benched, no other stuff possible. But in the series of Happy versus Focus, you saw it just there. Happy is reintroducing the Alchemist, the hero that was benched for a long time. Now he's back. While Happy was fighting this matchup versus Focus, LYN was leaning back, enjoying the break that he deserved after winning the winner bracket final. And he could look at Happy. What's he doing? Where are the weaknesses? What can I exploit? Ooh. First, you could exploit that Happy is going for the left-hand side. This was also the play by Happy versus Focus, and that is now a big invo potion. There's a Nerup coming already in case you wanted to harass, but you rather go for the creep spots to prevent a level 3 DK. LYN was not spotted by this reveal. Plays it safe for now. The big Furberg up for grabs. Gets it with the coil though. LYN leaves this early game empty-handed. Got 1.4 from the Magi at the shop. We get an early-ish War Mill. We got the Tech, of course. The question is Happy getting tired? Is Happy too readable now after that series versus Focus? I think the first question can always be answered with no. Happy's never showing signs of fatigue.
A player's forces are under.
But how much is he able to switch between lower bracket final and grand final? And how sharp is LYN? There were some opportunities for Focus to win the winner bracket. Feels weird to say this about someone who's coming from the upper bracket, but LYN has to step up his game, and he's missing another last hit opportunity at the moment, judging after 2 minutes. Happy, sharper, faster, more precise. Thank you, Simon B, for a sub to Neo Happy. Ghouls seem all safe. Blade has now mana for Windwalk, which he might need. Or fight your way out. But yeah, we are in mass air meta. LYN has another twist to things, and I think this makes the Alchemist less effective versus LYN than it was against Focus. Focus woke up to this a little late and was trying to rotate in Raider and Kodos. LYN does this also, but with Headhunters. I feel like if you show the Alchemist to LYN, he will go for Headhunters, because usually the Headhunters are only countered by a Dark Ranger. And if you go Alchemist, there's no Dark Ranger. Nice snipe by Happy. No mana for Coil just yet, but in a couple of seconds. Ooh, still no Coil. Skeleton.
Town's under siege.
Ooh, I was so worried, man. I was so worried that Happy would get this with the Skelly, but no, he didn't. Happy has an extremely late Lich, that is correct, but that is, I think, because his DK is not level 3. And he wants solo experience.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lynn's level worry me a little bit. Items are good. This camp shall not be underestimated. Wyvern creeping, of course, fast.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lynn should know there will be shades. Happy has played this entire tournament with big shades. I think Lynn now has seen these maps a lot. To go for Hex Creep Manip. See how sturdy that thing is. Pendant of Energy. Okay. XP is alright, but we got that. We got the level 3 DK up. We're probably going for an Alchemist at some point once again. TC by Lyn. Cement by Lyn. No Destroyers yet. You don't have to worry about it. But Lyn will be stuck at 40 food because this burrow isn't finishing. Need a backup. Alchemist up. That is good anti-air. But without Destroyers, it's not worth that much. 20 seconds till Cement. If the Blade Master doesn't get an orb, though, that is also problematic. Happy has some more aggressive timings that he shows here compared to the lower bracket. Doesn't want to face Lyn's Sane Sword in the late game. TC out very early. More control in these fights. Now we'll see if there is a connection or not. Backstep. Crit. Wyvern in a bit of trouble. Can't produce at the moment. Happy is down to 35, though. Lyn's defense here with the burrow is looking really good. Now, no lumber. As the burrows are constantly filled, the peons are not at lumber. And that might pose an issue later on. Gargs come in. Battle Bongos ready. Lyn was using the time being supply stocked well for upgrades. Dust settles. Time for Lyn to recover a little bit. He still needs level 3 heroes. Good sign for Lyn that he could hold this and that he that he didn't get overwhelmed. Destroyer timing wasn't there at all. Interesting to see that Lyn is playing this mostly with tri-hero. Focus played mostly with dual hero. This does hurt the progress of level 3. Oh, Lyn is playing with Dust. A lot more. Of course, for us, it's easy to say, Dust now, Dust now. But then, you know, sometimes Happy is not with the army, with the Shade. Moves it to the side to dodge some Dusts. Nice indicator of where the army is, but Lyn still gets experience here. 2.9 on the Blade, 2.7 on the SH. Can he clean this? Is this enough? Don't think so. Lyn doesn't want to fight without a level 3 Shadow Hunter. Happy's levels are nowhere near perfect either. And it is Alchemist again. For now, bats, but very, very, very different setup by Lyn, right? We got the Raider already. We got the Ensnare already. We get a Kodo in quickly. I think against an Alchemist, you have to have Ensnare fast. Focus was still playing lots of Wyvern, lots of bats. Whenever the Alchemist steps forward, you want to punish it. Ah, he crept the solo with the blade just to be fast. He knows that Happy is hunting him. Is this army by Lyn coming together already? Happy is building a second crypt. Look at that. Illusions, no bats. And that's, of course, a dreamland for Gargs. Massive ambush. The air will be dominated, but the Raider is here to help a little bit. But yeah, it's way too much. You gotta go for the heroes now. DK hurt. Shadow Hunter in trouble. Heal wave ready. There's an invo potion. Needs it soon. Got it now. Do we have mana? We absolutely do. But the Blade Master's slowed down. Not that easy to get him into position. Needs the heal wave soon again. Hex dispelled with the orb. So unlucky. He chases him down though with Windfall. Gets the backstep. Gets the kill. And now the hero is gone. No more aura, no more coil. Statue being wiped as well. What's gonna save Happy here? The tavern seems far away. We're chasing, we're stomping, we're killing, we're winning. Lyn with the double kill. Blade needs to escape, can't hide. There's his shit. Mana is looking dire, but what's left for Happy without heroes? Not much. Destroyer's being ensnared. The clutch Raider. Absolutely clutch to have these Raiders. Lyn's tri-hero combo, man. A sight to behold.
A player's forces are
That
under attack.
is something Happy's not ready for. And now how do you bounce back against this tri-hero combo? It seems like this is just a walk in the park for Lyn now. It's another kill. It's 10 food wiped. Lyn is absolutely stomping Gloomstalker in the late game. Crazy. No chance for Happy whatsoever. A die back on the Lich. He is spending every single penny on the revives. Level 4 now. Crit gets better. Shadow Hunter Hex also. Happy is hanging in there. It's a grand final. $2,400. I gotta say, this double crypt, not sure about it.
Forces are under attack.
Easy pickings now. Still 50-50 in supply, but this is not much mana to work with. Not at all. The TC might have another stomp, right? The Alchemist is not level 3 just yet. Beautiful. Wyvern disengage. Perfectly calculated. We have an Ensnare again. We have crits again. We have no TP and no... Oh! Lyn 1-0. And that was the neutral map. Does this look neutral to you? I don't know. Not too much momentum on Happy's side there. Wow, that dip. Oh, that fight, man. Look at that value graph. Happy fell off a cliff with this push. The tier 3 with Alchemist. I think you can play this beautifully versus Focus. You cannot play this versus Lyn. Against Lyn, I think you need the Dark Ranger. Very atypical by Happy to fall into a little bit of a trap. Lyn was very ready with Ensnare. I want to point out again how important I think the early Raider transition is. It opens so many opportunities. You already have extra control in the fight with the TC, and then you get extra control in the fight with Ensnare, and then the Blade Master cuts your head off.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade at the ready. Oh, Happy wants... He's expanding here. Oh, really? He did that versus Moon in the very early stages. Surely a different game then. Last hit, LYN! Erida Sorcerer level 4 to LYN. Oh, damn. Evasion found by Happy. That is always good against the Blade Master, of course. That is so ballsy. This act... Uh-oh. Ziggurat down. Backstab. Another steal. Uh-oh. If you're a Happy fan, it's not good. He saw the Blade Master coming back, I think. Might be a little interesting how LYN plays this now against the possible expansion, but if he wants to go air again, there's a lot of freedom. You could go double Beastery and Raiders as well. He's trying to hide from a reveal, maybe, but there is no reveal. Happy is not teching yet. He's missing Lumber for that expo. He's not even going for a Haunted. LYN is an entire tech ahead. This is a phenomenal start to the grand final for LYN. There's still no Haunted. He's teching now. This is like in the previous series, it was oftentimes level 3 DK against level 1. Now it's level 1-1 and LYN has a tech lead, an entire tech lead. Would love to find like a silver lining that he fooled LYN, but so far LYN has perfect vision. Oh, the Altar was sold as well. Point of attack, maybe. I think if there's an expansion, you of course want to go for Raiders because of that siege damage against buildings. Now LYN can just play as if nothing ever happened with the 2-minute advantage on the tech. Happy has won games against Focus with Tactical Masterclass. I think also you gotta capitalize the S in RTS today.
A player's force
Especially
are
on
under
this
attack.
map. This felt so flat. It's interesting to see also that Happy thinks he has to take such a big risk. Does he really? Ghouls keep creeping now. We will get the DK level 3 at some point. That helps. Mini Taser, thank you for the sub. Push it, push it, push it. Little bit of whoa. Brother. Tier 2 Expo vs Orc. What are we cooking up? Is this like a last-ditch effort? Or is that what you originally planned for this match? Isn't it great how we got the same series, the same matchup, but it's played completely different? Nobody plays tier 2 Expo vs Orc. LYN has no vision on the map. He's not scouting. skeleton gives away that Happy is like somewhat close. Is it desperate or is it actually genius? I don't know. Chat is uneven on that either. Here we go. Creep Jack. Nice scout by Happy, and he turns that knowledge into power. Reinforcements are coming in quick for LYN if he produces. TC out, and we go bats. Happy got that expo up. Oh, man. Either LYN has an idea, but it is somewhat hard to read, judging from that army. Or he completely turned a blind eye. I think it's unscouted. I think LYN is not scouting at all, as orcs tend to do. Dude, if this works, Happy is the Houdini of Warcraft. And this happens for the second time in the past couple of weeks. Oh, Tiny! Seems like LYN knows. I was about to say, this happened to 1-0 in the B Cup final, where it was so clutch. The early game was bad as well. Happy was like supply blocked, Expo cancelled, creep stolen. But then, boom, tier 2 Expo when nobody expected that, win. Yeah, LYN knows though. Wonder what gave it away. I mean, timings and tempo. That is certainly different. Tech lead will be gone soon, and then who's better? Who's better on 2 bases? Blade is underdeveloped. Shadowhunter's underdeveloped. Lich also, though. Very curious about Happy's hero choice now. He's far away from the tavern, actually. $50 food, both rich. Happy knows, attacks again. And that is the game where Happy excels at. One worker at a time. One little advantage at a time. How long do you want to stay is the question. Gets the statue, gets the level. But Blade Master is no threat. And knowing Happy, I wouldn't mind him going Banshees over this.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's no mirror image by LYN. Oh wow, if LYN loses this map, he can only blame himself. But hey, he got good opportunities here too. We got a game. As weird as it is after this early game, but we got a game. Labyrinth has shown the world that you can just try to get an expo as an undead. That can oftentimes win you games. This creep camp has killed a Torrent Chieftain before today. Clutch levels. Katga's pipe. Good. The units don't benefit, but for the heroes, always awesome. Yeah, he's begging for Curl Nova. But that was a Nova that's not ending up on air. We got one bat. Where do you detonate it on? Detonated it at all? Oh, Happy with the first armor upgrade already. TC in trouble. Shadowhunter silence! Nasty nuke! Happy is just a magician when it comes to comebacks. We have no cement. LYN is playing this like a headless chicken a little bit, eh? That's what it feels like. Happy, super determined, going through the flow charts. Bam, 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 bam. We got the frenzy. We are sniping one peon after the next. Sniping the heroes. The return of the Dark Ranger as well. That silence was so good. What a turnaround. Crazy. That this expo worked is crazy. Last ditch effort for LYN, isn't it? Trying to get the bats in. 2 for 2. Well, on even economy, that's totally... that's on an economy advantage. 2 for 2 is totally fine. On even economy, you want more. This second armor upgrade coming in clutch. Still trying to get that air superiority, but double crypt Garg production. So cheap, so effective. And that Blade Master is destined to die soon. TC back, bats in. That was a better batting. And LYN still has a Blade Master, but a very under-equipped one. The stomp was good. Oh, Happy is back in this final, it seems like. But it also goes to show how much mind game has to be going on between these extraordinary fellas. Level up now. Level 3 TC. Still has a stomp. Maybe the Hail Mary one. LYN holds the expo. I'm not saying it's you see, it's not fully saturated, but he holds. And now with all the investments here and the state of the army that Happy had, LYN must 1000% know about this expansion. Any adjustments? I don't think you can bat anymore. Not with 2 armor upgrades. So switch. You have to switch.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's also a sign that you need some items on the blade, huh? Bit under-equipped here. This was already crit level 2. No spikes, no cement. That also very much hurts. Focus had a higher priority on that, I feel like.
The players' forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Good levels, Happy. He just has to push it over the finish line, it feels like. I really have to watch this game from LYN's perspective, ideally. Really curious if that was complacency almost. He was playing with a 2-minute tech lead. Bats are not efficient against 5 gargoyles. That's the air superiority we always talk about. Ghouls dominate the ground. Alongside the Dark Ranger, of course, the silences were pretty sweet as well. And the favorite new unit for the late game of LYN is a Kodo. But Gargs are really good against Kodos. Really, really good. Cheap as well. And yeah, this is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Also, the flexibility that the double crypt gives you now. Either you press on ghouls or you press on Gargs. Can always adjust to whatever that is. Yeah. Demolition, dude. Demolition. LYN will kick him for this game. Himself for this game. That was a huge opportunity for the 2-0 after that expansion was cancelled. He never double-checked that expo anymore. That tier 2 undead expo by Happy saves his butt for the second time in 2 tournaments. First in B Cup versus 1-2-0. Now in Yumiko Arena versus LYN. You have to have your eyes open for Happy gold mines now. Any creep mana possible? I don't know, man. I've only seen this map a couple of times. We're all learning together. But the roadmap seems clear. Slippers, lovely. Happy is already sharking around here. He's going for his own spot, and that seems a lot faster. Love to see the opera numbers rising, by the way. Thank you guys, much love. Oh man, he makes double, triple sure. And he's trying to creep Jack, actually. Oh my god, what a gamble! But is it? Now he knows. He got the Acolyte here, and now this is contested. LYN, do you know? Hiding behind the trees. He got vision. Boom goes the dynamite. XP stolen. That is a big one. And the Blade Master is quite hurt. He got a Subi Mask though, which is nice. More mana for free. Also for the Shadow Hunter will be fantastic. So for Happy, this is more about XP than it is for items. Because Blade Master can do pretty much exactly that. Again, Searing Arrow against the Blade. But okay, that's fine. Ruined Bracer Sovi Mask. 3 minutes in. These drops are just crazy, bro. The #1 thing for orcs to get. And Happy knows that the Blade is around. LYN probably not in damage threshold. Windwalk might run out. The item difference. Double circlet, slippers, soapy mask, rune braces against... nothing. Oh. Damn. Okay, Grunt down. Wasn't healing enough. Happy paying attention to the heal fountains as on like Concealed Hill or Lost Temple. Of course, a heal fountain is nice, but you can wake up the creeps and then punish your opponent for it. Is this is not level 3. Close, but it's alright. Okay, crit unlocked, Shadow coming in. More of a normal strategy. The setup should always be the same. Happy threw a curveball with that expo on map 2. LYN's late game is very hard to read. This will be the big problem for Happy. Nice deal. This is what I was missing on map 1. These moments. It's not delaying level 3, but it brings you closer to your own level 3. Disrupting the force is what it's at. And with Sobi Mask, you can go windwalk, 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 windwalk. Don't even know why he's in regular walk anymore. That's not enough. Oh, it is. Slaughterhouse in jeopardy. But against Dust, he doesn't want to risk it with the Lich. Whoa, disengaging 3 seconds before the Lich pops out. Yeah, against Coil, that's no issue. Against Coil Nova, it surely is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Damn that timing. If you want to play the maps with your friends, by the way, they're all on War 3 Champion. With the... You just have to type in Yumiko in the custom game creation, and there you'll find them. Love the channel, casters, players, the game. Love to see the positivity. Spread it, spread it. We got a big mana potion. We got a ring +5. Let's items are mental. Can't blame the items if you lose this. Happy also with the big mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's a lot. It's a lot about the first air fight. Happy Easter to you too. Man, you can cut the tension with a knife. Who makes the better decisions now. Who has the better creep
Frohe
route?
Ostern, Earworden gleich MIT der Zwiebelschale get their winking face.
Oh, Stempel, how cute, dude. This is freaking awesome. Enjoy, and thank you so much. Yeah, that is tradition. That is tradition. Did he sell the big mana? Yep, I think with the zombie mask and clarities, that's fine. It is a lot of gold. And he wants the TC, he wants the transition, he wants cement, he wants everything. Happy has this shade here. But it's not a problem when there's rune bracers. We see the Dark Ranger once again. I think that's the call. Happy adjusted immediately after game 1. He saw against LYN, you need silence. He's playing this TC way more often than Focus does. Against Focus, it works. With the Alchemist, it's only air. It's only 2 heroes most of the time. Then the Alchemist covers everything perfectly. But against LYN with the Storms, silence it has to be. Also, way more transitions, way more flexibility in the late game. Almost waiting for the Ensnare upgrade. Slowly but steady. We're both farming our items here. Khan goes down. Living Dead, thank you for the prime. Then is muscling up a little bit, but he's ignoring the red spot and the orange. Maybe he goes this one. What did Happy get? Oh, Ancient Django! That is sick! More movement speed on top of that Unholy Aura. Holy moly, he's so fast now! Yeah, this is exactly what I expected LYN to do. Farm closer to Happy's territory. Fall back. Get this, and heal up here. With the biggest spot. Question now, does Happy know where LYN is and will he give him the time? Rune Bracers still playing off, man. How much damage reduction these Rune Bracers were. Solid distraction. He got the important levels. He doesn't have like shiny levels. Oh, are we contesting the red spot? Looks like it. Bats in. Spikes coming. Pros are appreciating spikes more and more. Love it. Why does it feel like Happy always gets disgustingly lucky in terms of item drops when games are close? Mr. Witchhead! LYN got a Rune Bracers and a zombie mask 3 minutes in the game. Let's not pretend these items aren't freaking crazy. This goes vice versa on this map. It's a loot paradise. But Happy... Oh, Blade has no slot. LYN coming in. Big creep jack. New bats. 1 armor upgrade. Close to 2 armor upgrades. How good is the batting? Is the question. Lynch. Saved by the bell. Silence is amazing. But the Wyvern man, where is LYN's damage? Army is falling apart a little bit. Coil at the ready. No disable. It feels like LYN is a little bit overwhelmed, but here we go. Stop, nuke, hex, kill, Lynch deleted. When there is doubt, go for the Orc Tri-Hero combo, and nobody does it better than LYN does. The Purge triggered, and now we are in full control again. Level 4 on the Blade. Red spot still up for grabs. The confidence on this TC, chasing after... Oh, the statue, the dodge, the glory. Lich back. Can Happy turn this fight around? There's no statue on the ground. Damage is getting good. Real good. Nuke. Careful. Invul. Got it. And the crit. Take out the destroyers first and foremost. Opening up the battlefield a little bit more. Raiders coming in. Ants there. So far, no losses. Things are getting a bit crazy here. LYN is floating resources. Currently no production. Same goes for Happy. These hero fights are everything. Orc vs. Undead Hero Arena since 2007. New Wyvern, but there is a Garg. Should be an easy snipe if you have the presence of mind. Kodo damage boost is lovely. We need a heal wave. We need a heal wave, LYN! So clutch. And now we got an Invo Potion as well. It's on cooldown. 6 seconds. Maybe a chance. There's the coil. Wait for it. Not using it. Dark Ranger block, but the Shadow Hunter is super squishy. Don't overcommit. Respect the Coil Nova. Crazy fight. Oh, the cooldown of the resurrection might be off again. Want to heal here. Khan pulled. Happy waiting in the wings. This creep jack might determine this map 3. Happy has a little bit of a supply lead. Level 3 on the TC is big. We got Stomp War here now, actually. Who got mana, actually? We got a coil. 2 destroyers. 1 bat could kill 10 supply. No way. Oh, that was the Ankh! Happy probably didn't know that the Resurrect resets or mistimed it. Otherwise, it would have been perfect almost. And now he disengages. Big spot for LYN. Ridiculous XP. Biggest item. Claws plus 12. Uh-huh. He still gets XP on the first kill? No. It's like a TC. Claws plus freaking 12, man. LYN respects the nuke and keeps the circlet to not turn this Blade Master into a glass cannon. Maybe not too much time to optimize this. Shadow Hunter would benefit a circlet as well. Blade needs more slots, that's right. The lead is now surely with LYN. Question is, what can Happy do? Boneyard? What? Against Orc? Edo, are you watching this? Edo's old strat from 2010. Bats are not good against this. Kodos are not good against this. You need Wyvern. 3 armor upgrades too. I feel like you have to stop Bat Riders immediately. Ideally... Oh, there's a Dark Ranger now. This is so hard to counter. Ideally, you want Headhunters against this, or Bloodlusted Wyvern, or Spirit Linked Wyvern. Headhunters, you can't against this Dark Ranger. Bats are omega inefficient. Happy's... Oh, the Scout.
Players' forces are under attack.
So good. But this will be an all-in then, no? You have to. Claws now on the blade. What did he pass? Circlet, maybe? Darkness in the chat. Tiny timing is perfect. Happy needs quite some time until the worms are out. Yeah, plus, like, traversing the map, right? That's like 2 minutes. Blade is plus 31. Sold the slippers. Thanks. Ah, you guys are a great help. 2, 3, 4. Is the worm a game-winning move? It's great control. It's great nuke. Oh. How many bats we got? 3. These illusions are potentially soaking up so much. Happy is faking frost armor on an illusion to make LYN believe this is the real one when he's not having it on the real one. Okay, this is very obvious now. Okay. Will LYN figure this out? Yeah, he figured this out immediately. He knows, okay, there's no purge, no damage, but this is so chaotic. Can LYN hold and win game 3? He batted the gift worked! It worked! The fake worked! Oh my god, this is nuts! The worm damage is very, very good against the Wyvern. He needs the Wyvern damage, or does he not? 60 food, 60 food. Invo potions still everywhere. Heal scrolls as well. Coiled Nova, Wyvern gone. LYN is still going batsman. I don't like this. The illusions are soaking up thousands of damage. A brilliant play by Happy. Is it enough though? Is it enough? The blade is hurt. The blade is revealed. The blade is slowed. And the Shadow Hunter is out of that fight as well. The TC is not looking as confident as before. The statue block. The presence of mind to go for the statue block. There's no heal wave. Oh my god, Happy, you are a god walking on this blue pebble. Blade is in jeopardy. Ripperino. Over. Done. Is it not? It's a wipe. GG. Jesus. Nobody could have done this. He got out-strategized twice in this series already. Hard. Super hard. No marketplace on Sounds, then he found it. Wow. Wow. He created that play out of thin air, the magician. Tough, tough, tough task for LYN. We've seen some reverse sweeps today. Time for another one?
A player's forces are under attack.
LYN's last loser's pick. Correct. Thank you for the 101 month! And also 6 months in advance. You lovely soul, man. Thank you so much for being with us for a long, 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 long time. Slow start. We go into the middle circle. Happy cued the Boneyard the second he got an illusion. Really? Can you clip that? Can any sub rewind and clip that? That's just beautiful. Because nobody plays this as well, right? Does LYN have the mental fortitude to turn this around is the question. He's oftentimes voiced frustration. Oh, this is not looking crisp. Ooh, okay, okay. Sorry, I doubted him. Sorry, I doubted him. Gets the grunts surrounded here, though, but there is an... Oh, I thought there's a way out the skelly block. Bro. It is a lot of damage on this DK as well. But yeah, last hit and slippers for grunt. That hurts. And it boosts the DK close to 3, which was a win condition of Happy versus Focus. This early level 3 DK.
Player's forces are under attack.
That worm was probably the play of the year so far. Still thinking about the worm. Body block by LYN. Has to be careful to not be surrounded. You can't donate 2 grunts away. And a 4-point surround against Happy is always possible, as we know. But I think he plays this cool. We got a better Blade Master than Focus had in the early games. Happy is, of course, super close to 3. And then the sniping continues.
player's forces are under attack.
We're not switching the foundation. We're not doing crazy things. I think that is the way to go. Play the same but better. Ooh, LYN reads this super well. There's poison everywhere thanks to the Murloc. He gets the steal, he gets the claws, and the ghouls are hurt. Wow. 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 Really good. Such an opportunity. I think Happy got away with the black eye here. Dodging the DK as well. Blade is looking good. Blade is looking good again. Bro, don't include a URL into your sub message. Are you mental? But thank you. Here we go. Onto the Lich. Can we hex again? Is the DK close? Doesn't even need the hex, maybe? Gets the Lich. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. We got a series once again. Thank you, Get Rich Brothers. Awesome. We're going to look at it after the game. And thank you for 81 months. You really want to level that Lich now. You really, really, really want to level that Lich. And attacking a second hero like this is a bit anti-cyclical. Because usually you're always creeping yourself, right? And snare for a second grunt. Trying to rotate it out anyway. But XP on the DK here now is kind of dead XP. If this XP is on the Lich, awesome. If it's on the DK, doesn't really matter. LYN is supply blocked. At 40. No, 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 no. Okay, works out. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. There's no Garg lasted. Oh, there's a Garg lasted on the Ogre Magi, but that's like a minute ago. SH? Things are getting hectic here. Ooh, interesting that he's not aiming for the Shadow Hunter, but rather for the Wyvern. Takes momentum away. Heal wave. Noise! Pretty classic Happy push. Bat is here, but only one. Gotta turn around, and with Burrows, he gets that one. Fights on the right-hand side. Ghouls, TC, Stomp ready. Can he aim for the Lich? He didn't pop him out there. Interesting. Lich in trouble. Blade in trouble. Crit! Potion also. Coil ready. Shadow Hunter joins the fight once again. Do we have a heal wave? Not really. Needs mana. Alchemist is back, by the way. Very interesting choice on game 4. After that was demolished before on map 1. But losing the shop is big. How to heal now? 5 supply lead. Army is gone. TC is gone too. No resources, no levels, no army. Hope for the numbers, boys. Hope for the numbers! He got it! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, this Blade Master? As if it's 2008. This value of the Ring of Region also insane.
A player's forces
And we're switching out of Wyvern again. This is almost an identifiable rhythm now by LYN. Wyvern opening, and he did bait Happy into an Alchemist, right? So that worked. Kodo would be huge. Doesn't get it. Happy is playing well into the heroes. I wonder if LYN can like save himself to a 50 food army again. The supply deficit is mental. And no items anymore. We get raiders, we get headhunters. Okay. I think that is the correct thing to do if you see an alchemist. LYN has shown this before. As much as we all love the wyvern, against an alchemist, they're not doing that well. Last coil. 171 crits on level 3. Good. But we got Nova. And we got Acid Bomb. But we also got End Snare for control and the Stomp. LYN is grasping at straws here. It's been the tournament of body blocks, it feels like. Look at him go. Alchemist stands in the way beautifully. Can't really do anything about it. Gotta give up that TC. Again. The blade is a weapon. But the blade is the only weapon. Can he buy enough time for this transition to work out? Happy's levels aren't mega impressive either. It's really the statues that allow him to pressure this much. It's a battle of sustain, and it's hard to beat a statue at a battle of sustain. Especially with the shotgun. I feel like this is a 7-8 minute fight for survival for LYN. And he's breathing, but he's like in a half coma.
A player's force
It's below 50, below 40 for such a long time. It's just kill after kill after kill after kill. He can't get out of Happy's headlock here. Maybe finally. He's losing sight, and he can level a bit. He's very close to SH3. Needs aura, needs items. Happy is going again for double crypt. Is he trying to flood with ghouls then?
A player's force.
I wouldn't hate that. If you don't have a Dark Ranger, try with ghouls. LYN, no TP, no speed scroll. Happy got distracted a little bit. That's exactly the few seconds that LYN needs to escape, it seems like. Are we having a shop again? Yes, we do. Feels like things have calmed down for the first time since minute 5. So hectic. We have an orb. We're getting back to 50. Happy is rich though. It's the first time this day, I think, that he's going for a later shade. He didn't need it because he was tracking LYN the entire time. All the advantages for Happy. The Gargs are a bit useless, but as we've seen, they're still good damage against Kodos. When Call Nova is not enough, you need the Garg damage. It's weird, but it kind of works that way. All the LYN fans shall please pray for big items. So we might get game 5. We go Boneyard again. Ooh, I don't like this versus Headhunters. I think. As genius as it was on the last map. We got Hex against this. We don't have illusions this time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Headhunters are good against them. Helm of Valor. It's getting crazy, boys. It's getting real crazy. Plus 30. Can LYN... He has a speed scroll. The fact that LYN is alive is a miracle. This, yeah, Town Portal before the worm gets out. He got a couple of Coil Nova shots, but Headhunters are rather cheap in comparison to other units that he might want to replace. Gargs are falling. Man, we've seen some wild turnarounds. This time it's LYN with the Houdini. Okay, for once your prayers worked. For once your prayers worked. I'm really curious about the worms. Happy is an upkeep. Bigger army for sure. Acid Bomb is good against Headhunters. I also feel like Alchemist right clicks during Chemical Rage. It's also pretty good against them. Mirror Image. So he can dodge coils and he can get rid of the debuff of worms. How greedy can LYN be? 800 gold. TC3, right? Gould can be stopped with Stomp to a degree. I really like Mirror Image. I really like Mirror Image. You need to pump, man. You need to pump. Can a Shadow Hunter be stomped by a T... Oh, the Shade or the Shadow Hunter? The Shade can be stomped. The Shadow Hunter cannot be stomped. There's no friendly fire with Stomp. That'd be funny, though. We got Ghoul upgrades. I really also... Oh, no, I was about to say... I really like that LYN is not going bats anymore. 2 worms. The damage is gonna be nuts. It's one fight. One fight and it's over. One fight of it and it's over. If Happy wins, he's done and the tournament is done and he's the king of the new maps. If LYN wins, we go game 5. DK5, Lich 3, double heal scroll, protection scroll even. Don't go bats. Stop the bats. Congo line. Oh, the calm before the storm, everybody. This is the big one. Triple heal scroll. What's the setup? Is not great. I feel like the ghouls will have big impact. Try to dodge it, doesn't work. Can he do something about the worms? That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. Web them down, maybe. Hex them, maybe. What can you even do? 2 heal scrolls gone for Happy already. We still have 1 for LYN. Supply numbers are drastically in favor of Happy. He's about to close out this tournament, but never underestimate a Blade Master with 216 critical strikes. We have the Kodo Beast still in here with the damage. Oh, that Nova! Crazy against Headhunters. There's still ghouls on the ground. Alchemist down, though, with 228. He had an info potion. This fight is even crazy. Too crazy for Happy. SH hasn't had any healing. The healers are fallen. Alchemist down, Shadow Hunter down, surely a problem. Lich gets the coil once again. Blade in trouble. Windwalk gets another kill here. Slowed. No more mirror image to get out of it. No more invul, no more heal spell. Coil, Nova. Tournament over. Happy gets the revenge from the upper bracket. What a series again, man. The worms do it in the end. Way too close. LYN was able to close it out in the upper bracket with a 2-1 in a best of 3 here. This grand final, Happy was the better player, and man, did he come prepared as well. Very different strategies. Very different strategies against 2 orcs. Well done indeed, man. He had to bring such deep pockets to this final day, being up against 2 orcs on these new maps. You can't just play the same all the time. against Focus and LYN. If you do that, you're done.